What's up, brothers and sisters? Another topic. Happiness is the key to life. Happiness should come before everything else, because the truth of the matter is, let's just say this, and I was talking to a buddy of mine like a couple days ago about this in particular. And I have never in my life had this mindset. Ever. So understand this. Let's just say you were on a quest to make millions and millions and millions of dollars, right? Let's say you had to block every single person out of your life to do this. You had to put 24 hours in the run of a day to get this without anybody in your life, and you just say goodbye to everybody to achieve this. And you're alone when you get it. You're alone. Let's just say this, right? What fucking good is it if you have all these millions of dollars and it's just you? Let's pretend this. Let me make up this scenario right now. Let's say you're this person that made all this money. You have multis of millions of dollars. And let's say every single person in the world doesn't even look at you. Let's say you are invisible to everybody in the world. And even if you went up to somebody, they can't see you, they can't hear you, it's just you. Let's just make up this scenario. How fucking unhappy would you be? With all these millions of dollars, you could basically do whatever you wanted to do. You could have any car you wanted, any house, go to any place in the world, do anything you wanted to do, eat wherever you want to eat whatever food you want to eat every single day, do all these things, right? How useless would all that money be? That would be pretty useless, wouldn't it? That shows you right there that money does not bring happiness. It just adds on. Just like a relationship. Just like good friendships. It should only add on to your life. Hell yeah, it will make you happier if you have all this money. But it's not going to bring that ultimate level of happiness. The most important things to bring you happiness in your life is what you do for work, what you do for business, what you do for all these things that you do in the run of a day, maybe the sports you play, maybe the activities that you do, the gym you go to, and the people that you have in your life. These are the most important fucking things. You are going to be spending all of your time doing these things. Understand this. All of your time. You're going to be spending a very little amount of time on vacations in your life.
It's unreal out here.
And all these other things that come, right? The most amount of time you're going to spend in your life is sleeping and doing what you do for work and hanging out with the people that you hang around with and having the people in your life that you have in your life. You're going to be spending the majority of your time doing these things. The majority of your time doing these things. Not the bigger fucking things. Riding a vehicle, I don't know if it brings you guys happiness or not. It's alright. It's alright. It's not everything though. And everything that I just said is more important than this. These things should come before all these other things, right? But don't get me wrong. Driving a brand new vehicle, it's nice. But guess what's not nice? If you don't have anybody or anything in your life and you're driving this vehicle alone, it doesn't fucking matter, bro. It does not fucking matter then, does it? You might be happy with yourself for a couple weeks, a month tops. All of a sudden it's just like, yup. Now you're used to it. Now it's just nothing. It's just normal. That's just what it is. So understand this, guys. Happiness is the key to life. These things that I just first mentioned are the most important things out of everything else. Everything that I do in my life is for happiness. My life is not perfect right now, but I'm doing the right things to make it that way. And you guys gotta do the exact same thing. And I bet you any money, you guys that are watching this video, it's the exact same thing and it's the exact same way. Not everything right now that you have in your life is perfect. And it probably never will be. But you wanna get it as close to that as possible. There's always something that somebody lacks. Somebody can have the best relationship in the world, have the best people in their life, but they might be lacking money. And that honestly, it does. Lacking money honestly does bring on happiness because you can't really do shit without money. You can barely leave your fucking house. You can't do much. You can't even eat the right foods that you want to eat. You can't really do things that you want to do without money. So somebody might have all these things, but they don't have enough money to do the things they want to do to make them happier. It's not the money that makes you happy, it's what you can do with the money that makes you happy. It's not the fucking paper. Understand this. Somebody might have not struggled their whole life. Some people might have had a lot of success with money, but their love life suffered their whole life. Something that I suffered with my whole life, I ain't even gonna lie. It was my love life. Even though I got a lot of love for myself, I just had bad luck with my love life so far. I've felt a lot of love before, but for the most part, it suffered. I didn't have a whole lot of it in my younger days. Not a whole lot. Some people got a whole lot their whole life. I didn't. I've had it in periods, and it's nice. Something I didn't struggle with all that much was money. There was periods in my life where I made lots of fucking money. Lots. Still to this day, it's not fucking bad. It's not bad. I probably made the most money I ever made at the age of 18, 19, and the age of 21. Those ages. Right now, I'm working to a point where I'm setting myself up great. Making sacrifices. But with still having money. Like money is literally something. Money is something I've always had. I've never lacked in my whole life. Thank God. But even then, like, there's still things, while I was getting my fucking money, there's still other things that ain't perfect, you know what I mean? We all have it hard some way, somehow. You gotta have a good balance of everything, and I think that's the key to life. You don't want to lack in areas, because that fills a void. You're always gonna feel like there's something missing if you don't have enough of something. That's why a good amount of everything is the best thing you can possibly have. And even if you have too much love in your life, like that shit, man, you're gonna start taking it for granted. If money came easy to you in your life, you're going to take it for granted. When I was a bit younger, I took it for not necessarily, but a little bit. More than I would now, that's for sure. A little bit. I was buying like $3,000 stereo systems just for my vehicle. Like $3,000, $3,500 just for a stereo system in your vehicle. That's a little much at the age of 18 years old. That's a little much, bro. That's why I say maybe I took it a little bit for granted. But this stereo, I just could not turn that down. I just had to get it. I had to. And it brought me a lot of happiness, I ain't gonna lie. But at the same time, that's a hell of a purchase for an 18-year-old. $3,000, $3,500 stereo system just for your vehicle, that's a purchase. That's not something I do right now, that's for sure. Use that money a lot smarter, a lot wiser. I hope this what I'm saying right now makes sense to you guys, because I'm trying to break it down as deep as possible so it can make perfect sense to you guys, because a lot of people don't even really know what they want in life. A lot of people don't even really understand what brings them an ultimate level of happiness, to be as happy as they can possibly be while having the things that they have, right? Like I just said, man, having a good mix of everything, I think that's the key. Because if you're lacking something, that's the void. That's where the void comes in. You're gonna have this empty feeling. You're gonna feel like you're missing something, because you are. And with too much love, taken for granted. With too much money, you will eventually, or at the start, you will take it for granted. You need to appreciate everything you do have in your life and never take not one single thing for granted. Because some people don't get this, like, man, you can have it all and lose it all just as fast as you got it. There's no guarantees in life. There's not a fucking guarantee in life. None. You could be making top dollar and lose that. Something could happen. What if what you were doing just completely stopped working? Something happened that what you do no longer exists, it no longer works. You never know, man. You never know. That's why you should never depend on a single income, because these things can happen in life. Think about this. Think about fishermen. There's a lot of people that fish and just depend on fishing for the rest of their lives. What if something happened to the sea, bro? What if something happened to the oceans? And these fish that they're fishing wouldn't exist. Anything can happen. Understand this. What if you have a business and now everything that involves your business does not exist anymore? It shuts down. It just no longer works. Whoever's in charge of this just shuts all this shit down. It's just, there's no more use for it, and this is what you were doing. And now you're fucked. That's why the smartest people in the world say never depend on a single income. What if the job you were working shuts down? Now you got nothing. Now you got to get something else. You should never depend on a single income. You should always have something on the side as well. In case something like this does happen, now at least you're earning money from something on the side. I'll never have one stream of income. It's just not safe because of the reasons that I just mentioned. Something else that's not guaranteed is your love life. You could be in love with somebody for over 5 years, and all of a sudden they decide to leave. I mentioned this in my last video. Man, love is an emotion. Love is a feeling, and feelings change. This shit can happen. You gotta be ready for everything. That's why it's important to love yourself the most out of everything else, bro. Understand this. Out of everything else in the world, you should love yourself more than everything else. Because if you put everything in everybody else, and you forget about yourself, and you stop doing things in your life that made you love yourself because you're so caught up in other people, if they leave, you are fucked. Fucked. Now you're in a deep, dark hole. And now when shit goes south, now you're not even gonna feel like doing the things that you did before to make you love yourself. Loving yourself is doing things you actually love. Because if you're doing things you love, you're gonna love yourself because you're gonna be in high spirits. If you're caught up in everybody else, if you're just caught up in a one girl, she leaves, what now, bro? That's why you always gotta make time for yourself. You gotta be healthy in mind and body and spirit all the time. Never forget about yourself. Never let a girl let you forget about yourself because she wants all your attention. Understand this, man. Understand this. And girl, do not do this for a guy. You gotta continue to do the things that you love to do. Because he could leave at any time, and she could leave at any time. And a lot of people, when they leave, they're so fucking, like, they do it not on good terms. They're not nice about it. They don't give a fuck. Like, they literally fuck you over so bad. That's how most people do this. Or they'll make something up to do this. Instead of being a good person and ending it right. Because that would save you as a person a lot of extra damage. They'll make you understand why, and then it wouldn't even be a problem. They'll make you feel good about the situation. That's what a real good person does. A fucking idiot, a bad person, someone that doesn't give a shit about you will leave you on bad terms and make you feel horrible. So just understand this, guys. Happiness is a key to life, and you can't depend on anybody else for that shit besides yourself. You gotta get yourself paid. You gotta get yourself the right relationships. You gotta get yourself the right people in your life. Doing the things that you love. Get the people that you see eye to eye with in your life. Get people that you can relate to in your life. Get people that you guys like the same things, same similar things in your life. Do something that you like to do to get paid for it. And other things as well. I'm gonna cut this video short. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button because I'm coming out with new content every single day. That is gonna help save your ass. Hit the bell notification so you'll be notified every single time I upload a new video, which will be every single day. And don't forget to like my shit. Until next time, peace.